Hey guys, and welcome back to the Angelboy server. I've got big plans for today, some redstone stuff I want to work on, get the store going, but before we do that, I decided we can go take a quick tour of the town, see how things are shaping up. Whoa. See how things are shaping up. So, let's go take a look. There we go. So, let's see what we got here. There's, like before, we saw the farms here. There's a wheat farm. It's not only wheat. There's also like, carrots and potatoes and stuff, and some cows. I don't know what's over here. I think they've been stealing my chickens. Look at this. I'm pretty sure these are my chickens. I think I'm gonna have to come in here and cull them all before I open the store. That'd be really funny, actually, and I could just sell them back eggs. Right, so here we've got the public anvil hut. I think I kind of gave a little tour when I first started on the server, so I won't go through these buildings again. These guys really like their music here. Let's put on a CD. Oh, whoops. Put that one back. Right, so they've got, this is my cousin's place over here. Let's go take a look at this first. Oh, listen to the tunes. Okay, so to the east, I guess. So this is his place. He just started working on it. I think this is the first time that they've been, like, dealing with snapshot items. So, he's been able to use the clay and the pyrite and stuff, which I don't think he's been able to use before. So I guess he's got some storage here. This will presumably go to a basement. Let's run up here. Yeah, obviously he doesn't have much decorating done yet, but it's pretty nice. I think they're both going for the modern style, him and his friend across on the other side. I'll show you in a minute, but let's pop in here. I guess this is his master bedroom. As you can see, very elaborate. But yeah, obviously, I think with these big rooms, he's going to have to do a lot of decorating, which I think is a lot of work for me anyway. But it's so hard to open doors from third person. I like this scene. All right, so that was Laser Horse's house. This is Slumbercraft's place. Again, same deal. This is the first time. Originally, he had a tower. I don't know if you remember. Where he was sort of building like a medieval style tower. He's decided to switch to a modern style build again because I think this is the first time he's gotten a chance to. First time he's got a chance to use a lot of these new blocks. He's got the armor stand there. That's nice. I was in here the other day. I really like this kitchen. I don't know, the floor with the cyan clay and the half slabs. I think it looks really nice. Fridge and countertop and stuff. Pretty cool. Range hood, I like that. Little window here. Some karate. This is not the door we came in. Where is this? Oh, it's just because at the back. Okay. Some cool windows. I think this is a bit too symmetric. Like I would maybe add in a couple other slabs, like maybe at the top or something, to make it look, I don't know, a little bit different. But I like that. S shape there. Nice little reading area. Oh, and TV. I see. Cool. Oh, we've got some more music. Let's put on a record. Oh, he's got a record in already. Let's put that one on then. Ooh, mall. I don't think I know that one. Hold on, I can't see what item I have. Record, there we go. The other record back. Oh, it sounds like a mall. That's good. So this is his, oh, that goes right down. This is his, I think he called it his daddy room? No, romping room? Something extraordinarily creepy. What was it? Anyway, something about your dad, and it was kind of creepy, I found. Oh, it's nice. He did a lot of work last night, man. Water-breathing night vision potions. Strength and swiftness. Nice, nice. Oh, it's really coming along down here. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Very uniform, but still pretty cool. Got some water down there for the bottles. See, this bookcase here screams, I've got a secret behind me. I wonder if he actually does. Maybe these chests would be hard to access. No, I guess not. A wall of furnaces there. Oh, looking cool. I like this place. I spent a lot of time. There's a little door back here, so let's keep going. A little boat dock. Pathway up. And now the final thing I'll show you in town today is that. Who's building that? Dr. Sung, I think his name is. Most of these guys know each other in real life, so they use their real names, which makes it difficult for me to remember who everybody is. But this is a Confucius temple, which is pretty cool. Now, I've been to the one in Beijing before, and so like it definitely feels. So, well, I mean, this is very typical, you know, traditional Chinese style buildings with the dragons protecting the door and stuff. What is this? Pop machine that pays you $100. I think that's some inside joke. Because they were talking about that the other day. But that's nice. I like the, yeah, I like the style of that house there. And the trees. There's always these trees which are usually supposedly looking like some particular type of animal. Oh, okay. So I thought this garden was actually going to be part of his temple. I guess not. I think that would be cool if there was a little garden in there, but he's going to cover it over and probably build a main building up here. Now, the Confucius temple I went to had a bunch of stones in which his philosophies were written on. So I don't know if we're going to see those here, but I guess, yeah, I guess we'll see. That'll be cool. Anyway, now that it's raining and awful out, let's go do some redstone stuff. I'm going to run back to my place, and I'll be here in a bit. Yeah, so I just ran here. I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but I moved I moved this door. It used to be over there somewhere. But because the Confucius temple was kind of really lined up with the center of the town. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me fight these guys. Guys, let me die. Okay. Because the temple was lined up with the center of the town, I moved the door to the center and then made sure that because originally my store was going to be lined up with a mountain, but when I realized that there was like actually something that I could be symmetric with, I decided to make it symmetric about that. So if you were to run straight from the center of the temple all the way to my house, you will land smack in the middle, right where the fireplace is. So, yep, that's my OCD satisfied. So, let's get started. So today we're going to work on the store features, I guess, of the store, because this is going to be a store. I still have to put the facade on, but that's going to take some work because I want it to look like a dragon, and I think I need to do it in creative because I have no idea how that's going to look. So this is not going to be a permanent door here, although I might try to put like a secret door, like maybe in here, but don't tell anyone. We'll see. But so we have like 1, 2, 3 sort of sections where I think we should put stalls. That's what I'm thinking. And so my idea is, in each stall, I'm going to have like a payment chest and a goods chest. And so sort of like that. And then I'll build like some walls in between, like to make it look like, and you know, like a little counter. And somehow I'll indicate, maybe I'll push them to the very back on that cobblestone. Anyway, they'll be somewhere. And that way, when someone comes, you know, you can pay in a particular chest, and then this chest will be the one that fills up with whatever it is, if this is the pig vendor or the whatever vendor. Now, the complicated part is the machine that does the counting, there's only going to be one machine. So if 2 people use the system at once, it will collide, but I don't think that that's like a big enough problem that I want to accommodate for it. So it will be a known glitch, quote unquote, in the machine, But what I'll do is, I think, like, so this is the payment chest. I'll just have like a comparator along this line somewhere, and so like each one of these chests will go into the main line and go into the one sort of store machine, but depending on which one, like I'll have a comparator in the line, and depending on which one had icons or had items go through it, then I'll switch the dispenser system, basically. So when the like store machine pulses your items out to you, it will pulse to the appropriate line, and so that might be really confusing, but you'll see. It's kind of in my mind, and I don't know exactly how it will best work, especially the selection part. I haven't actually built that, but I think that'll be next episode since I've done a lot of touring and stuff. Well, let's get going with the actual machine itself. But I just want to lay these out to kind of have a sense. I kind of feel like it should be back one. I don't know. We'll see. That's kind of a detail. Well, it is very much a detail, in fact. All right, let's get started. So, yeah. I'm going to go back here. I'll sleep. It's funny how you can kind of glitch. If you put a bed next to the wall, it glitches through, and you can kind of get x-ray vision, but you can't actually see anything useful. Okay, so here we are underneath. I've cleared out some space. Got all the redstone we need here. So I'm a little bit nervous to start because I really don't know where everything needs to go. And that makes me nervous because like most of this area, because I'm going to need an item elevator here, here, and here, and then there, and there to send up the items. So the two edges are kind of restricted. So actually I think I need to maybe I need to clear out more area and actually start the counting machine back here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, let me clear out some area. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I've dug out this area, and I'm going to put the machine, like the sort of counting machine back here. It's not that big, but I think it would be wise to keep most of this area free for the logic associated with sending like the items up and choosing which item is going to be sent. Because basically, like, the number of items that you give is going to go into a machine here and pay out a ratio. So like every one iron ingot will give you 5 chicken or something. Well, I don't know what the payment ratio will be, but that will be handled in here, and then it's going to send out the 5 pulses, and then like those 5 pulses will send in here, and then has to be some hopper logic to send it to the right channel, or maybe it will go to 1 for simplicity. I'm not sure, but let's get started. So I need a roughly, what is that, 246 by 2468, 6 by 8 area for one section, and then a 246 by 8 for the other section. So I think that means there's 2 parts to the machine. So I think I'm going to put yeah. So let's mark this out, I guess. Let's go like 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that will give some space on either side. 6 by 8. Oh, 6, 7, 8. No, let's go out to 8. Yeah, okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So that gives us enough room to go backwards. So I think I'm going to put it in this area here, in that orientation. The output is on the side though, not 2, 4, 6, and then 8 deep. No, we can go back indefinitely that way. So let's go 6 wide, and the output will come out here. Yeah. Okay, so this is the output. I'll start there. Right. So I'm going to make this a magenta thing, and then there's a comparator. Okay, I just wanted to mark the beginning, and then I'll actually explain what I'm doing here. So the way this machine works, now I haven't built this in probably a week or 2 now, so I might be have a bit of a bad explanation. But the way it works is this is the counter So every time this machine's triggered, it's going to count or give a certain number of pulses. So this is going to be like the 1 to n machine. So like say I wanted to have our machine give out 5, or have the system give out 5 chicken, then I would put 5 items in here. And so the way that it's going to work is this system is going to dispense the items from the hopper, or from the dropper up into this hopper here. Normally they would just continue back around, but what I'll do is lock these 2 hoppers with redstone, and then that stops them going back into here. So that means that it's going to just give 5 pulses, and then I need to check as soon as this is empty, then I'll allow the items to go back through, and I'll have to have a timeout circuit to let that happen. And so, yeah, so first what I'll do is I'll build a, my normal, let's see here, my normal item elevator style dispenser thing here. And you can see there's, it's doing, it's pulsing whenever items fall in here, but there's no cutoff. So what we need to do, let me pull that up, is have some sort of cutoff mechanism. And the way that I've achieved that is to pull out this block. So I'm going to disable it right now. This block goes in and out, and that's what sort of controls the machine. So this goes in, this will pulse the 5 times, this is locked, and then as soon as this is empty, it will take off this, pull this block out. So this block acts as like kind of a, a flip-flop, I guess, or a toggle for this system. Okay, so the next part is the timeout circuit / like locking mechanism for that. So let's build that. So the way I've done it is I have a hopper, or I have a repeater here, and then it goes into a simple comparator timeout circuit. So I've got a comparator there, here and here, here, and then we need some redstone like so, and a repeater here. So the way this will work is every time a signal comes out of here, it will go into this comparator circuit and keep basically these 2 droppers, or these two hoppers powered, which will stop the items from going through. So let's move this over and I'll show you what happens. There's some timing we have to work on, and I have to make sure it's the same. So as you can see, this system is just pulsing, which is not what we want. Okay, there, now it became a solid signal. So instead what we want to do is, I think I have that on 4 ticks. Let me just see, yeah, 4 ticks. So now with 4 ticks, as soon as the first signal goes through, it locks those 2 hoppers, and then we should get 5 pulses out of there. Let's just grab some of these items out as they come back in. Okay. Have those 5 items out. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Put 14 items in. As soon as the first tick goes, they start getting locked up there. So as you can see out this end, we get the 14 pulses, and then as soon as this starts to power down, it will release the items back into the dropper. Now, at this point, it's just going to keep going indefinitely. So that's why we need to have some sort of circuit to turn this off. And the way we do that is, actually, let me pull up some of this stuff. I wanted to, just in case we do end up going like underneath, let's just put, oh, no, it's supposed to be a comparator. And throw a repeater on there. This repeater might need a timeout, and I don't remember. This one does. Oh, let's break these 2. Yeah, this will just be in case I end up mining underneath. I won't accidentally pull up this redstone. So let's see here. I've got a repeater on 4 ticks, and repeater there. Okay, sorry about this. I'm going to need a lot of this magenta. A lot of this magenta goes there. Okay. Clay. Alright, so that's pretty good. I think this needs to be... Nope. I thought I needed a timeout on this. I guess I don't. Alright, so now we need a way to disengage this. And I've done that by using a dual-edge monostable circuit. So let's just build that. And that gives a short enough pulse to pull in and take out the block. Like, you know, it'll trigger the sticky piston and leave the block behind. So we have 2, 3, and then 1 there. So the way this one works is we have a repeater there. I think it stays on 1 tick, and then we have okay, and then oh, weird. Oh, that's silly. This is right. This actually goes here. There we go, yeah. Okay. And then I just have the stained clay there, like so. Okay. So that's right. Now, do I have a timing on... Oh, actually, I don't even have a thing there. I don't have one there. No repeaters there. I think that's everything. Let me just look. I have some pictures which are kind of precarious a little bit. I'm trying to look at them on my phone. That's the other side of the circuit. Okay. Yeah, this part's quite easy, or so I thought, so I didn't take many pictures. I think that's everything. So where is the start signal is my question. I forget. It comes in, I think, okay, I think that I use like this as a starting, do I have buttons? I think I brought some, yeah. So I think this is what I use to trigger the system. The input signal. Oh, whoa. That was weird. No, over here. I think this is the input here. It can be from whichever direction, but I'm pretty sure this is where I had the input. Let's actually do this. Okay, so I'll put that there. Looks a bit neater. Fill that back in. So this is the starting mechanism. So when you press this, you can see that is instantly... did that work? So this should give us 14 pulses out here in the end. So when I push this, what happened? It should, when I push this button, this should immediately lock those. And with this, when this goes across, oh right, I left out the repeater. Okay, and so when this block gets left here, that will start this circuit pulsing. So we should get 14 pulses out. There we go, and then this circuit cools down, and then that retracts, and then the whole system resets. Perfect. Okay, so that's one thing. And so that is basically my take on a counting circuit. So, you know, you give it 1 pulse, and it gives you 14 out the other side. Okay, so I think I have this ready to go. Is that on the same level? So this machine was kind of designed for a different situation. Not a different situation, but I was originally doing it as a 5 iron ingots for a stack of chicken. But I realized that it's just super complicated. I have the machine working, and maybe I'll show you it, but I think I'm just going to do a 1:n style ratio. So like 1 iron will give you n chicken, and I can set that ratio by changing what's in that. Changing what's in that hopper. But anyway, so I'm going to kind of follow my screenshots here and try to explain what I'm doing as I go. So yes, basically this will be the input. And I think, like, you know, for argument's sake, let's say it comes in from there or maybe from above, and that's going to be the payment. Obviously, it will go through an item sorter first, and we'll go into here. And so this is going to have to act as like a, is that called a shift register? I don't remember. Anyway, it is a thing that does things. And basically what I want this part of the machine to do is store your items that you've paid. So if you give a stack, then a stack will build up here. And I want it to give a single pulse for the first item and trigger this machine. And then I want it to wait for this machine to finish. And then when the machine's finished, it will release that item and give another pulse if there's another item in there. Yes. So that is basically what the machine will do. So I don't know how best to describe this because there really is a lot going on here. So let me look through the images to see if... Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to think of a logical way to explain this, but I think I can. Okay, so towards the back, which is that way, which is the way the hopper's facing. Well, that's a funny thing. No, there's the front. So the thing is supposed to be towards the front. It's supposed to be aiming backwards. Alright, okay, so these can't be here. That's why I'm confused. Well, anyway, so it'll come in from the top. It doesn't really matter. So let me just dig this. I'll grab a shovel here. Dig this dirt up a little bit. And we'll put these down. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to take a signal out of this dropper, and it's going to go into a monostable circuit. And so that monostable circuit will be right here. And one of these, we need dust. Where's my dust? Away. Dust like this. I think that needs to be on 3 or 4 ticks. I'll put it on 4. And then, okay. So this gives us... Oh, actually, I have that torch on this side. And I'll dig this up. So this gives us a signal strength, or it gives us a single tick pulse as soon as... Let me just put a torch up so we can see what's going on here. As soon as a single item enters this dropper. So this will signal the system the first time, I guess you could say. So let's just put some clay here. And we'll hook this up. So as soon as an item goes in, we've got that here. I think that comes out one more. I think I half slab, which I don't have a half slab. I don't even think I brought half slabs. Oh, I did. So smart. Okay, let's go throw a half slab on there. Like so. And then that will go up. What? Oh, I guess I went down. Okay, well, anyway, we'll, I can hook that up in a minute. I think there's I have to have an AND gate in here, and that's why I can't just hook it up directly. But for now, I'll just hook it up directly like this. Yeah. Okay, so that will send one signal out, and this is enough to trigger the system. Right. So then what happens is this goes into an AND gate, as I said. So I have a comparator here, a block here, oops, block there, a block here and here, torch there, dust in the middle probably. I think that's right, and then probably a torch there. Oh, whoops. Let's unplug that. Okay, so the AND gate is to accept a signal from the counter, like the interlock system is what I was calling it. But coming off of this system, we need like a timeout to allow all the items. Oops. To allow all the items to travel back into this dropper here. And so when we get an item in here, it sends one signal, and then we need some method to pulse this. That's the next step. So to do that, I think what I did is I had a, let me look. I think there was probably a monostable circuit coming off of, let me just find that image. Yeah, there it is there. Let's see if I can get a better image. Go back. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, so I guess I had the timeout circuit sending a pulse to from above, so I can't have that there. So we'll have a timeout circuit sending a pulse when this machine is ready to go. It sends a single pulse here using monostable circuit, and that dispenses one item. And then the AND gate, it also puts a positive, or it also powers this block here in one way or another. And so what that does, what that will do is, if it performs a check, like, so it sends a signal, say the signal came in from here, and this was facing another way, like whatever, say it was facing here, because maybe that's how we'll build it. Basically, you have like two items in here. The first item sends a signal pulse that way, and starts the system. And then as soon as the system's done, you get a pulse here, which ejects an item. But what it also does is sums these two signals as an and sends another pulse along here, and it will restart the machine. And so that's the purpose of this AND gate, because because one entry to the AND gate is checking, are there more items? And then, then the machine goes again, and then there's a new signal, like that. So that's the second time the machine will have run. And then when it's done, it will send a third signal, but this time, this torch is off because there's nothing else in the dropper. So it pulses the dropper, but the dropper was empty, and it will not send a pulse to the machine. So that's basically how it works. I hope that was clear. I know it's a bit of a logic thing, and it's all in my mind. It's hard to get it out. All right, so I'm going to try to improvise a little bit here, because I think I don't need to have my original design, which I may show, has a redundant counting system, which I really despised because it was redundant, and I don't like redundancy. So I think what I'm going to do is try to grab, let me just go to comparator here, try to grab the signal off of here. So basically when this hopper becomes empty, then I could pulse this system over here. It's going to be a bit haphazard because I need to get it into that and there, but whatever, we'll work on that. So basically what I need here is a falling edge monostable circuit. So let's build one of those coming off here. Oh, so this, I was worried about that. So I think what happened, all right, let's go check it actually. I think I know what's going on. Okay, let's put 1, 2, 3. Let's run over here quickly. Yeah, okay. So this system is starting before the hoppers, before this, like this hopper's empty, which is what I'm checking, but this hopper is not. So really I need this monostable circuit to be lower, and I'm not sure if I can do that. Oh, you know what would be really sneaky? You know what I could do? I wonder if I could take this from here, because this will be pulled back, so this will be here. And then, yeah. I can put that redstone there, boost it, because it will, as long as this, can you put, no. And then, okay, let me try this. I think this is a good idea. We can kind of sneak it into this hopper. As soon as this one goes empty, then, we would just feed this into a, just have the falling edge monostable circuit here instead, and then still feed over there, as you saw before. So let me just try that. So now I have the monostable circuit, oops, coming off of the bottom hopper, which is correct, so it's a falling edge when it's empty. When it's empty, this monostable circuit will trigger, sending a signal across here, dropping one item from here, and then triggering the AND gate. Okay, so let's see if this works. Take that out. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so if we put 3 items in, I'm just so confident I'm going to put 3 in, and we'll see if we get a proper 15 out the other side. Oh, come on. I'm stuck in here. Okay, so we have power, power. Okay. Nice, look at that. That didn't look like 15. Oh, it was. And then the last pulse, but the AND gate is not satisfied. Well, I think that is a victory. Look at that. That's excellent. So my machine works. I'm pretty happy about that. It wasn't well placed, I'll be honest, because the input's way over. Let's grab that. The input's way over there, and the output is well placed, but the input is not. So what does that do? Oh, it's just an. Oh, yeah, I know what that does. The input's way over there. Can I? Right. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is remove this. Whoops. Oh no. What was that? Comparator. To some hoppers. Got the dropper. Okay. Let's see here. So I think what's going to have to happen is I'll just do it this way for now. Just so it's clear. Okay. So this is the output pipe, I guess. Oops. Oops. I think that's right. Let's check it. I'll put some redstone in. Redstone. Okay, good. So let's grab that out. Let that finish. All right. So what? Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. So I needed a hopper facing down. Let me grab that hopper. And I went down 2 because this is the input and I didn't want them to hit each other. So let's take that out. So it's clear what's going on. I'll put a new torch down so I can see. Alright, so here's the input. And I'll have to avoid that torch. And this is the output. So when the iron or whatever the payment comes in, it will go into this, it'll accumulate in this chest, and that will start the counting system. Oops, I need dust here. Right. So I hope this block isn't technically powered, it's just the redstone on top of it, so I don't think these hoppers will turn off. Let's find out. I'm going to put like 5 items in here. And let's see if they get stuck anywhere. I'm going with yes, they are getting stuck somewhere. What? Oh. Right, I'm an idiot. Well, I suppose I don't like it, but I could just do that. That is kind of funny, actually. Let me just grab that. It works. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Let's do that. So the what was going on is the hopper below the dropper was taking the item out before it could pulse the system. So that's kind of funny. Let's try this again. Alright, so... Alright, this is a monostable circuit, so it only pulses, so it's not going to stay on, so it looks like everything's working well. Awesome. Awesome, machine's working. Oh, I'm really happy about that. Let me just switch these 2 to orange. Maybe is it orange? Yeah, that's an orange circuit, I guess. It's kind of the red circuit, right? Well, whatever. Okay. Well, I think, I don't know how long this episode's been. Probably a lot longer than it should be. Sorry, the last couple episodes have been really long, like 40 minutes, on the order of 40 minutes. I try to keep them around 20 or like maximum 30 minutes, but I don't know. I guess there's just so much stuff to do on the new server. Yeah, that's my excuse anyway. But it looks like we have this machine working. I'm really excited about this. I think it looks pretty cool. If anyone's interested, I can try to make a more succinct tutorial. But otherwise, I'll just, you can look at what I did in here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I think next time we're going to hook this machine up. So, these items have to be piped up to the respective chests, and the payment has to be consolidated and sent into the payment system. So that means we're going to have to put an item sorter in. Not too hard to do, obviously. And what else do we need? I think we need some sort of method of like checking which items are, like as I said before, if you put an item in the rabbit chest, then the rabbit section of the system has been triggered. Yeah, that's what I would like to do. But we'll see. I can work on that next time. So thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, I'll see you in episode 3 or 4, whatever episode